Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this little intro video to this class that I'm going to be offering about how to live a spiritual life. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you may or may not know that this is sort of my bread and butter and how I ultimately bring everything to a more spiritual point of view. It's how I live my life. I practice what I preach. And I've been noticing that more and more people, more and more of the clients that I'm working with, and just more and more people just in conversations that I'm having are really kind of looking for something, but maybe you're not really sure. You don't really know what spirituality means. You don't know how to incorporate that to your life. You don't know why it's important. You don't know how it would improve your life. So this is basically an idea that came to me at the beginning of this year. I'm finally getting the courage to put it out there because who am I? Like, who am I to teach like you how to have a spiritual life? Like, it's a very, very personal thing. It's a very, very personal thing. But what I've noticed is that most of us these days, or a lot of us, have not grown up with any kind of traditional religion, or if we have, that's the reason why we don't want to be spiritual, is because, um, for whatever reason, traditional religion did not serve us. So, with more and more of my clients, I noticed that it's like this missing piece. It's like the missing element to fulfillment, to feeling at peace, to having a sense of meaning and purpose in life. Yeah, it's just this component that has been missing from many people's lives. And especially if you're one of the younger generations, and hi, all of my Gen Z people that I've been meeting lately. I love you guys. I mean, I love everyone, but I know you guys are wired a bit differently, and you definitely, I feel like, a lot of you did not have any traditional foundational religion growing up. And religion doesn't even mean spirituality, and spirituality is not religion. So those are two separate things. So let's just lay that out first of all. Um, and also with the advent of AI and the world in the state that it's in, which is pretty cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I just feel like people are lost or um, searching for something or having a lot of anxiety or um again, it's this missing piece that I feel like could help a lot of people if you are ready and interested in such a thing. And the clients that I've been getting lately, that just keeps seeming to be the direction that the universe is kind of pushing me, at least, or the people that are coming to me in that direction. So I got this class, in January, basically, and it's taken me 6 months to finally be brave enough to put it out there. But again, because who am I? I'm just Kristina, but I've been doing some things for a while now, and actually my whole life, and those people again who know me or have worked with me know the place that I'm coming from, and that everything I do is coming from a deeply spiritual place. And I have a very deep practice that I've cultivated on my own. So that doesn't mean that's going to be your practice, but it kind of is the thing that I'm most proficient at, believe it or not. With all the things that I've done in my life, speaking, coaching, writing, working in travel, all these different things, like it's the foundation of who I am. And so I do believe that on some level, the thing that you live, breathe, and practice is just something that I could share, and maybe it'll help some people. So um yeah, so anyway, and I also thought it was kind of interesting as I was preparing to make this video that behind me I kind of have a library. So I've been really, really interested in spirituality, religion, pretty much I probably since college, high school. um all sorts of religions, all sorts of, many of you know that I like follow and understand astrology, past lives, people on the other side. Um, I studied Islam when I did a paper on Islam when I was in college. Um, so holistic healing. So I have it's like my library, or at least part of it behind me. Of course, shameless plug. That's my book, and that's my book. So that's PGG, and that's my affirmation book. But up here, there's that's Hinduism and Search for Meaning, Saints in Christianity. There's Judaism over there. I think Buddhism is over there. There's a Sikh book over there. What's over there? Yeah, this is mostly like holistic healing stuff. And on top is like more like biographies. And then I have like a whole other section over there that's a little bit more esoteric. So I have not read all those books, but to me, they are valuable. I believe there's truth in every religion and there's philosophy up there. So like, I want to understand the universe, the workings of the universe, how historically the universe was understood. I believe there's kernels of truth in everything. So part of this course is going to be just kind of like broad strokes. I'm not a professor. I'm not a theologian. I'm not an academic. I have zero title. Okay. But this is the thing that I'm most proficient. This is how I live my life. And I have numerous examples of how making spirituality a part of my life in my way has helped me. And I can share that or encourage you how to make your version of spirituality a part of your life to make your life better. So I think what's really important for you to know about this course is that it's just for inspiration. It's just food for thought. It's just perhaps to give you some structure. It's to have a place to talk about these things and to explore ideas and to listen and learn from each other. It's a way to focus your energy. You're basically saying to yourself, to your higher self, to the universe, to God, however you want to relate to that. They're like, no, I want to focus some attention on this aspect of being a human. And that is also another really important point, because with the advent of AI and all the things that are happening in the world, what does it even mean to be human, right? So if we could train AI to do all this work for us, well, then what's left for us? What is the meaning of life? I think these questions are going to be more and more prevalent and more important for people to examine. And we just really haven't been in a culture or society that has encouraged that for a while. So this is my contribution to helping you, whoever's ready, whoever wants to work with me to understand and explore some of these topics. I would love for you to join me, and we'll meet once a month, and I'll have a different topic for each month. And then we'll have like kind of like homework in between, some group coaching in between, discussion. People can bring ideas, their experiences to the table. So I think it's just going to be a really interesting community and exploration of an area of life that perhaps you don't even know you have been needing to pay attention to. So I'm not teaching you what to believe. I'm not teaching you how to believe. I'm not teaching you even like really major like historical tenets or anything like that. I'm just sort of bringing what I have known, understood, breathed, experienced, which I understand as I talk to people and I'm working with people, that actually it is a bit more than most people. So I'm just bringing my information, knowledge, experiences insights to the table, and perhaps I can help you. So see the details. I'll put, if you're seeing this in an email, look at the email. If you're seeing this on YouTube or Instagram, there'll be links in bio and all that kind of stuff. But it's really, again, it's not so much about like the philosophy necessarily of what I believe is true. It's how do you embody and practice or make spirituality a part of your life. And that doesn't have anything to do with attaching yourself to any particular belief system. But I think understanding what some of the major ones have been, I think that could be helpful in broad strokes. So it's about how do you make your life better as a result of connecting to something greater, connecting to the deepest part of yourself, and then connecting to something greater than yourself. And then how do you make that the most natural everyday part of your life? And again, because of the world that we're living in this technological minefield, essentially, that we're walking into, how do you even know? Like, how are we going to know what's human, what's not human, what distinguishes us? And so I believe we're all on an evolution. Your soul is here to experience, grow, and learn. And that's what sets us apart from machines. And we can create, and we are creator beings. And we have a certain agency to us that machines will never, ever replicate. So I'd love to explore all of that with you. So if you'd like to come to the free intro class, that's going to be July 9th. And then the first class of the course is July 16th. All the details are below or in the email. And if you have any questions, or if you need any assistance with the tuition, just reach out, because I don't want to turn anyone away. And I think this is really important, especially this particular time in history. And I just, I think if you're interested, if this is something that is interesting to you, contact me, reach out, and we'll figure something out. So this with anyone that you think might be interested, of course, reach out if you have any questions. And do not let anything stop you. If there's something in you that says, I really would love to do this, we'll figure something out for you. So always reach out. And yeah, thanks for being on this adventure with me. Details below, description, bio, wherever. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye.